And unmute us. I think we have sound on the internet, everybody.
Woot, woot, woot.
I think so. Someone double check to see if we do.
You do.
All
We
right, we
do.
got sound. So, morning internet. We're only about a half hour late, which is the normal for TBA. I forgot to inform players that it was online, and now I feel super bad about that.
Nah, that's fine.
So the stream shows Christina, Hewitt, and Kyle as the list.
Oh, okay. That's the problem. That's a problem. Hold on a second. So while we're doing that, I am going to remove some of these names and also remind everybody this is part of Extra Life weekend. And yeah, so we are still doing a charity drive for Children's Miracle Network. Sorry, I'm typing and my brain doesn't want to multitask. So we are doing this for Extra Life is connected to and partners with Children's Miracle Network. We are specifically connected to Batson's Children's Hospital in Jackson, which I just found out is now going to accept my insurance again. So we might be returning there, but at the same time might not because it's an excuse to go to Baton Rouge and we got friends there. So we might have to still go to Baton Rouge just so we can visit a Christina.
Yes, come to visit me.
So, but every donation that you make will be going to the Children's Miracle Network that will help families not have to worry about paying medical bills for their children at partner hospitals. And I'll be honest, it is one of the best things you can do is give everybody the gift to not have to worry about how expensive shit is at a hospital. So if you can donate, please do. They're somewhere below, I believe, below our fabulous Firion is where we are at. Someone, let's see, hold on. The list. There we go.
That's correct.
We're at
$1,274.
Okay, so that means we are almost at our goal of 1,500 for the season, and it will continue to run. If I can get cap locks to work here, it will continue to run until December 31st. So if you can make a donation, please do. Somewhere down, hold on, let me get right in front of the camera because I'm doing this weird green screen background. Somewhere down below us, there is a link, or you can go to teambonusaction.com and you can donate through there. So,
And I just dropped the link in the chat.
okay, and the link's in chat. So if you can donate, please do. But we are doing 3 games today, but we are starting off with one that I've wanted to run for over a year, but scheduling conflicts last Christmas prevented it from happening. Hi, Jacoby. Is the Fight Before Christmas by John Harper. Now, it's very similar to another game that he created called Lasers and Feelings, which I've run 2 or 3 of those games, and it is great. I love that. However, at this point, we will not accidentally be killing a captain at the very beginning of the game, as has happened every single Lasers and Feelings.
Also, slight addendum. Fight Before Christmas is not by John Harper.
It says
a hack. It is a hack. It is a festive hack of Lasers and Feelings by Paul Etten Maltovic.
Oh, you are correct.
So,
tiny blurred stuff over your side. I just saw John Harper on the side. So
yeah, all full credit is given to John Harper for the system and Etten 64 for the skin, essentially.
All right. So, does everybody have the PDF or the image of the rules available to you?
Got it up.
Okay, so we'll start this off. The Fight Before Christmas. It's the night before Christmas, and you're gonna beat the shit out of Santa Claus. Maybe you didn't get any presents as a child. Maybe you wanted to put the Christ back in Christmas. Maybe the commercialism sickens you. Maybe you just hate Elf on the Shelf. Either way, you're here to go to town on Santa Claus and drink eggnog, and guess what? You're all out of nog. So, here is the situation. Players, make characters. So, let us go through our characters real quick, and then we will go through the rest of the system as we do. So, starting to my left on the screen with Angel.
Hi, everyone. So, Angel is a merry spy. She is going to be the face of the party. Um, she is on this mission because Santa did not give her some toys that she wanted for Christmas during her 8th birthday.
Ooh.
Those toys are Betty Spaghetti and a Cobra Commander G.I. Joe action figure. She wears suspenders. She has some really long pants, an adorable Christmas sweater, and a long coat. She looks real cute, but she's not here to play. Or is she?
All right, Garland.
Hi there. So I'm going to be playing Garland, who is a lethal juggler. Yes, a juggler. He will beat you with his juggling clubs or knives. And he's pretty mad at Santa too, because he wanted new juggling clubs and he didn't get them. So Santa better watch out. And he looks like this because he's really angry. So he's dressed up as a Grinch in a Grinch onesie, like me.
Aw.
So yeah.
All right, Fidget.
Okay. My character's gonna be a little bit out there, or maybe I didn't understand the assignment. Fidget is an ex-elf.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
this.
pretty much the
Yeah,
assignment.
I
that's
love this.
perfect.
I love this already.
Fidget comes from a long line of other Christmas toy elves making other famous Christmas toys. His grandfather was the guy who made the top that you push down and spins, and his father was on the board that created Beyblades. And so Fidget has had a lot to live up to. So he created. He noticed that there was a French copyright of this cool spinning toy, and then he there were some shenanigans. He let that expire. Santa was in on it, and then it got super popular, and then Santa cut him out. So now he's got to get back at Santa.
I am.
He even uses my name for the toy.
Low blow, Santa.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
Does anybody kind of guess? Here's,
Yeah.
It's
That's
just a fidget
That's
spinner.
glorious. That's glorious. It's amazing what you can do with skateboard bearings and a piece of plastic.
Oh, I love this. All right. Anything else for Fidget? What is Fidget wearing?
Fidget. Fidget's got a probably a small. I'm gonna say a overcoat on mostly, especially from the outside. It's got a lot of pockets, mostly on the inside, to carry his different versions of fidget spinners that he has turned into weapons.
Oh my God, Fidget Ninja Stars. Like batarangs and shit, but they're just fidget spinners.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. All right, and the Macho Krampus.
Yeah, I dig it. You see, back in the day, man, you gotta understand. Me and the big man, we were the superpowers, man. He took care of the nice kids. I took care of the naughty kids. Yeah, dig it. Well, all of a sudden, man, it wasn't politically correct to take kids and beat them with reeds, and he dumped me. He betrayed me, man. I swear. I promised him that day, man, I'm gonna get the big man. Yeah, dig it. Because it never fails, man. The cream rises to the top. You turned your back on me, Nick. I'm gonna get you, man. Yeah. I hate you.
Santa turned heel and the Krampus is just not down. I had to erase an NPC because I ain't gonna be able to compete with that. Oh.
I never went there. I never went down and helped you give out those toys, man. I never did. No, because that wasn't my job. No, but all of a sudden, you had a list, man. You had a naughty list, and you started giving out coal. That was my gig. Yeah, brother. No, I'm gonna get you, man. I'm gonna get you. Dig it.
I'm gonna laugh 90% of this, aren't I?
I don't doubt it.
Okay, so you have done that. Now you get to pick two advantages. Because we've got. I am assuming we got everybody's goals. We got revenge. Revenge is the main goal on everybody's mind against this individual. What was that?
That was the dog.
Okay.
Wants revenge too.
That dog sounds like it wants a nap. Okay, so as a group, pick two advantages you have. Elf on the inside, hacked the list. Milk and cookies trap, sack of gear, stolen presents. So you get, as a group, you get two. You get two benefits. So what do y'all want?
Let's see.
Milk and cookie trap sounds pretty fun. Or a
That
sack of gear.
I like Elf on the inside.
I kind of feel Elf on the inside mostly because I just hate Elf on the shelf, and it would be like to reverse it on them.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm
Elf on the
feeling
inside.
the elf on the inside as well.
Okay, so elf on the inside. What's this elf's name?
His name is Bobby. Last name Heenan, and his nickname is the Brain.
Really?
What? There's no way I'm doing a 70s and 80s wrestling character and not including Bobby the Brain Heenan. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we got Bobby the Brain Heenan, the elf on the inside.
Come. So we have. Come here. Come see. Come here. What, Mama? What? I will turn off my background so that we can get some pupper.
Okay. What is our other advantage, though? While Nox is temporarily sporadically freezing. So what is our other advantage, y'all?
The other one was that was mentioned was milk and cookie trap.
Milk and cookie trap. Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling that one.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, Mama.
Sweet baby.
Oh, look at you.
Oh my goodness, puppy!
The
That's
whole
sweet
game will stop
baby.
for Puppy. Like 90% sure, whole game stops for Puppy.
Look at that wholesome face.
She wants to lick the
Look.
microphone.
Oh.
Lem lem lem.
All right, now.
Hey, Mama.
Also, you have to pick a problem that your group faces. Frozen weather, ninja elves, on the list. The present that you always wanted, or Xmas backup. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Santa already does have backup as part of the story. I just want to see what else y'all want to throw in here as an element.
Okay. Well, that being a thing.
Okay, so if we pick ninja elves, this game just becomes us like
All combat.
all combat, right? On the list might not be bad because so far we don't have a plan, therefore he doesn't have the plan.
He just knows that y'all might be planning something. He's had an eye on you.
Oh, he knows it's coming, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh every goddamn time.
Yeah, I would choose either on the list or presence.
Yeah, I'm the same.
That's- I think we go. I think we go presence.
Yeah,
Let's go
I think we go presents.
Oh God,
I think
Fidget,
that
he just
makes-
holds up a residual check for you. Okay,
I want my money.
so we got that. Now, rolling the dice. When you do something risky, roll 1d6 to see how you roll. Roll 1d6 if you're prepared, and roll 1d6 if you're an expert. So this is going to be some stuff we negotiate as we play, because there is no skill list in this. If like all of a sudden the spy's like, I know how to work computers, I'm an expert on computers, I'm like, that makes sense. But if the Macho Krampus comes in, hey brother, I know how to sell a car to anybody, I'd be like, I'm not sure about that. You're an 8-foot tall goat man that whoops children and carries onions.
That's not true, man. The only thing that the Macho Krampus sells is merch, man. Yeah, dig it.
So there's a chance that you could roll up to 3d6s. Okay, so 1 if it's risky, 2 if you're prepared, and 3 if you're an expert. Now the GM tells you which will apply based on the character and the situation, and how I'm going to add this, how you describe what you're actually doing, because I like to run these type of games a little bit more like I said, as a debate and us talking, because we are creating this stupid, silly thing all together, and let's make this go down in a fire of tinsel and lights, just like a tree in the 1960s made out of rayon.
I will return in a second. Let me take the dog out again so that she will stop whining and coming over the stream.
Okay, so if you are naughty, you got to roll below your number, and if you are being nice, you have to roll over. So you need to pick a number. So, Angel, what number do you have? Between 1 and 6.
That just for expediency, so that I don't have to. While I'm doing this, I picked 4.
I'm gonna go 2.
Okay, so you're rolling more for nice than for naughty.
Yeah, although 3 is tempting. What is everyone else choosing? Let's try and balance it.
Okay, Fidget.
Well, I had gone with 4, but we already have a 4.
No,
So...
you can totally do 4. It is what your character would be.
Well, I pictured him as a I like I the way I picture him kind of naughty because he sort of cut out Catherine Hedinger, who was the person who actually filed the patent for this fidget spinner.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna go with naughty. That sounds like a 4 to me.
Okay, so 4, Garland.
5.
Oh, damn. Someone is very naughty. Garland is very, very naughty. He is a bad...
It's me. It's me.
Okay, so again, if we're rolling if we're rolling nice, you got to roll above for a success. If you're rolling naughty, you got to roll below for a success, and we're going to count the number of successes by the number of dice that are below or under. Okay? They did not really include that on the sheet because they are assuming you've read Lasers and Feelings. So, it's the night before Christmas, and all through the stadium. The lights are burning bright, and I can't find a word that rhymes with bright. But in the middle of the arena, in the middle of a square, you see a tall, jolly man wearing a red and white blazer. Little tuft of chest hair exposed on the chest that is not covered by a shirt. Upper body carved, but with a belly that shakes like a bowl full of jelly. And the announcer holds a microphone up to this tall, jovial Christmas wrestling spirit and goes, Santa Claus, are you ready to defend your belt this evening? And Santa goes, I am the million present man. and I have decided that all comers can try to take my belt as a gift to them. And he just starts pulling presents out of a box or out of a bag and putting them down. But I just don't think they have the festive spirit enough to compare with the wealth of jolly and giving that I have. Also, these guns. But me and the Yule lads will defend it tonight from all comers and all takers. And then we flash to y'all. Y'all are in a bar just outside the arena in good old Chicago town. Where else would Santa decide to defend his heavyweight belt? Texas? No, they don't even get snow down there. Plus, they still think Christmas has to do with a carpenter from the Middle East. That's Santa's day. He isn't going down there. They don't deserve that. Plus, they also don't know how to keep the power on, so the arena probably doesn't actually have electricity to it at the moment anyway.
Remind me later, the fact that you're saying Chicago is hilarious to me on the inside for like 4 different reasons that I have already mentioned on this stream.
So, y'all are in the bar. People are gathered around because the bartender actually, this seedy little place, sprung for pay-per-view to watch the Holiday Wrestling Official Federation. Whoa! It's championship. He heard the Easter Bunny might even make an appearance, but he hasn't been the same ever since he got taken down in the cage match by St. Patrick.
That checks out.
So, what is everybody's holiday pre-game drink in this seedy little bar in Chicago?
It's always coffee, man. Yeah.
Looking at the bartender and just go, give me another nog.
He goes and pours you a nog. He does, since you're a wee fella, though, you're afraid that he's been cutting it.
Nobody respects him. Just start pounding it.
All right, Garland and Angel, what is your Christmas beverage at the bar?
Angel ordered a giggle juice. It's got Moscato, vodka, pink lemonade, and lemon lime soda.
Oh my
Fresh
God, that is
slices.
diabetes.
I'm having
Giggle juice.
I'm having a warm apple cider, but with a shot of whiskey in it.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a
Sounds
stone.
good.
You got a stone fence then. I found out that's what that's called. We'll be doing one of those on Brouhaha here soon. Anyway, so you have your beverages. I'm assuming y'all have planned a little bit. So let me ask you now, before anything goes down and I have to start responding to the absolute ridiculousness that you will be bringing forth. What's the plan, everybody?
All right. We know where he's at. We know where the big man's at.
Yeah.
And all right. We know he's got backup.
Yeah.
So we have an elf on the inside, like you said, and then we also have a milk and cookie trap.
That's gonna help, man. Yeah, it really will. Look, plan's real simple. Yeah. Get me to the big man. That's all you gotta do. Get me to the big man, and I'll take care of the rest. Yeah.
All
I
right.
need another coffee. Yeah,
All right.
Gotta keep my
Sweet.
levels up. Yeah.
All right. Here's a quick rough draft. Santa ain't the only one who likes the milk and cookies. The Yule lads also like the milk and cookies.
Yeah, and Brain done told us that the lads are gonna be backing him up tonight. Yeah, everybody else is around, so we gotta be careful. We gotta take it.
The Krampus, the Macho Krampus, is very focused on just choke slamming Santa. That is his plan. How are y'all getting in?
Currently, plan is to get the Krampus in the ring with Santa.
That is his plan.
It's just getting him there.
So the rest of us distract the Yule lads while he goes for Santa.
I think we got Brained and sent me a message, man. Yeah, he said he's got the back door to the arena open, and normally that wouldn't be too bad. But the lads are going to be back in the backstage area, getting ready just in case they're needed. You know, yeah, that's what they do. I know, because I'm the one that taught them. Yeah, so they're going to be back there ready to jump in the schmaz if anything happens. So we got to be real ready. And I think that's where that milk and cookie trap is going to help us out. Yeah, we're going to get in there. We're going to get, if we can let them find them before they know we're there, man. And I think that milk and cookie trap is going to take care of at least 2 or 3 of them, and that'll even the odds a little bit. Not that I need it. I just want to be as fresh as possible for the big man when I take him down. When I come off of that top rope with the elbow drop, man, it's going to be the end for him. Yeah, dig it.
Oh, we're gonna get Santa boys. Don't worry.
I feel like someone's like, I'm going to wrestle Santa and take him down. Someone else, I'm going to straight up murder Santa while y'all are all distracted. Like, choke slam, Santa's out. All of a sudden, someone's like going to just pop up with like a syringe and go into the side of the neck. And be like, shh. That's for giving me My Little Pony instead of Cobra Commander. So, okay. First thing y'all got to roll for. Are you going to be naughty or nice about paying the bar tab? Y'all been here a minute. It's about $65.
Okay.
I'll be nice.
The bartender ain't our target.
You don't fuck with bartenders.
Okay,
That's
so
rule
then
number 1.
then everybody roll nice so we can see who's actually got money to pay.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not rolling nice because I'm going to stand up to my full height and I'm going to look him down and go,
Coffee's complimentary. Yeah. That's the way it goes.
You know what? I will allow. Okay, so Knox, I'm going to say you're prepared because you've done this before, so I'm going to give you 2 dice. What is everybody else describe what they're doing for right now?
I reach into my pocket to pull the money out to pay the bill, and I rolled a 3, so I don't make it. So all I pull back is fidget spinners.
Okay, Garland.
Yeah, I did the same, and I rolled a 4, and all I pulled out was some pocket lint and a stick of chewing gum.
Okay, Angel.
An Angel wants to try and sweet talk the bartender.
Okay,
Like, in the season of giving, you know.
Okay, I'll allow you to roll 2 because this does seem like something subterfuge.
I got an 11.
Okay, so what? No, you gotta look at the 2 dice. The two dice totals.
11?
No. Separate. Sorry.
Individual.
Individual.
Oh,
Sorry,
a
I said
5
the wrong
and a
thing.
6.
Okay, so what is your nice? What is a 2? You got to just roll. You just have to beat a 2. Oh, you are gonna get it for free because also like the 2 of you.
And drinks to go.
Okay, what was the Krampus's roll?
I got a 6 and a 1. I got 1.
Okay, so you got 1. So that's 3 successes between it. So you're being really nice, but then like this 7-foot-tall goat man is just to your right. He's like,
because the Macho Krampus is always backing me up.
So you got the carrot and the stick over here going on. The other 2, let's pay. Oh shit, we're broke because we had to take Amtrak to get here, and it's expensive. So the bartender's like, you know what? No, fine, it's fine. Coffee's complimentary. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. That's what I thought, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
Did we already get a spammer?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Yeah, we did get a spam.
Okay, so y'all go outside. It is a busy Chicago street, 6 lanes across, and then you have I can't remember the name of the event center there, so we'll just make one up. Whacker Festive Facility, the WWF.
Yeah, let's not do that. Them animal people are kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, that's true. That they somehow took down Vince McMahon over panda bears.
Well, actually, technically, it was because of the website, but that's beside the point.
Okay. So you get to the Whacker Convention Center.
Alright.
It is across the street from you at this bar. And you can see that there's a big TV on the front that is just going through all the different wrestlers that are here tonight, the main events, the sponsors. One of the sponsors is PepsiCo. Another one is Manscaped. They've really upped their game on who they're going to advertise with just from podcasts.
What's the name of the arena again?
The Whacker Convention Center. It's on Whacker Drive.
So it's the Raid Shadow Legends Whacker Arena.
That they do not sponsor us. There's a Waffle House. There's a hashtag please sponsor us Waffle House that pops up on the big Teletron. Hashtag we'll accept Wright's bacon.
Absolutely.
We eventually need to actually get in contact with them to see if they'll sponsor us.
The worst that is no.
So, what's the plan to get? Y'all said the back door was unlocked by Brain left the back door unlocked for y'all. Y'all are right at the front of the arena. There's some security. There's limos dropping people off.
All right. So once we're inside, we distract the Yule boys, whatever they're called, with the milk and cookies. We need to get Krampus to the ring. One of us needs to get to the control center. And we got to drop the cage.
Yeah. That's all I need. Just get me to the curtain, man, and I'll take care of the rest.
Okay, I love this. Keep going. So, okay, what are you doing? Y'all are at the front. You need to get to the back. You see that there's security, there's limos, there's the media. Jim Cantori's there, which is probably not a great sign for the weather that's about to roll in. For anybody that doesn't live in the South, if Jim Cantori shows up in your town, that's one of the few times Louisianians take the hurricane snacks and go north.
Yeah, that's not untrue.
We leave beer and potato chips out so that Jim Cantori can survive through hurricane season.
My favorite Jim Cantori meme is a literal Weather Channel commercial where Jim Cantori is in a pair of swimming trunks with a towel around his shoulders, walking down the beach, and everyone stampedes away because they think something's bad, but he's actually on vacation.
Okay. All right, I got a way for us to get inside, but I'm gonna need a few things.
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we need a black shirt. Everybody needs to get a black shirt. We need to get a ladder, a clipboard, and we could just walk right in.
All right. I'll take care of getting the shirts, man. Don't worry about it.
And I'll just turn around and march off in the crowd.
Okay.
I got the clipboard.
Nice.
He just picks up a clip. Okay, so first off, we got to figure out who's getting what. So the Macho Krampus is going to go get T-shirts.
Yep.
Garland's going to go get the clipboards. What else did you say you needed, Fidget?
A ladder.
A ladder. So Angel and Fidget, are y'all going to go get a ladder?
Sure.
Yeah, let's find
Okay.
a ladder.
Okay, so I'm going to say that this is going to be okay, we'll start with the two that are together first. Where are you going to go to get a ladder? What are you going to do to get a ladder?
Okay, so a ladder could be found in somebody's tool shed or in like a local like hardware store. Heck, any store should have a ladder. You just gotta, if you're willing to steal it.
Okay, so here's the deal. You're in a downtown area. Like Whacker Drive's one of the main drives through Chicago. So you're at a bar. There might be, y'all can describe the stores that are around it. Because I'm not going to say no. And also, I don't care if it's accurate or not. There could be a frickin' Sam's Club or a Home Depot right here across from the. But so.
We'll borrow the ladder in the back of the bar.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
hold on. How are we doing this? Are you stealing, or are you gonna, or what are y'all trying to do? How are you gonna get it?
I mean, if he doesn't want the Macho Krampus to come back, we'll bring it back.
Yeah, we'll return the ladder. We only need it to get inside.
Okay, so it's more social talking. I don't think this is necessarily being naughty. You're just asking kind of aggressively. Is that right?
Yeah.
For
Okay.
now.
Okay, so let's see. Fidget, I feel like you're used to asking for ladders.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna allow you both to roll 2 dice to see if y'all walk back into the bar and can get the bartender. If you can get the bartender to let you borrow the ladder.
I rolled a 4 and a 1, so 4.
Okay, so you got 1 success.
5 and 3, so 1 success.
Okay, so between the two of you, there's 2 successes. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's just in the back. It's just in the back. There's in the closet that says janitor.
Thanks, hon. We'll bring it back.
Happy holidays.
Just I like how John's character's just gonna get more and more gruff as everything goes along. It's
Oh,
just
yeah, I'm like 3 foot, like 3 foot nothing. This is elf. This is
just chain
Right.
smoking, Rankin Bass, terrible little bad day.
So what you're saying is he is the elf equivalent of Bruce Willis in pretty much 90% of everything that he's ever been in where he's serious.
Yes.
yeah.
So he's Bruce Willis in real life.
All right. Garland, you got to get clipboards. Where are you going to find some clipboards at?
Well, you said Jim Cantori was here, so I'm going to assume some of his news crew has some clipboards, so I'm going to steal them from the news crew.
Okay. So let's say you have been. Where have you previously performed, Garland? Where do you normally do your juggling?
Just on the street in New Orleans and around other
Okay,
places,
so
other cities.
so this is going to sound really bad and mean towards some of the folks we know that have done street performances in New Orleans. I think you're going to have experience stealing. So I'm going to allow you to roll 2 dice for this. I think 2 dice. You're prepared to take this, and you have done these similar things before.
I need to roll lower.
Okay, so
Right.
you're doing naughty. You got to roll lower than a 5, Garland.
Okay, I got a 4 and a 6, so I got 1 success.
Okay, I'm going to say you get 1 success. So you're able to grab. You barely manage this. You're barely able to snatch just a couple of clipboards. Like you almost get caught, but you feel a cold wind blowing as Jim Cantori looks back your direction. So you're like, whoosh, duck down, and you're able to scooch off. Macho Krampus.
Yes.
What are you doing to get black t-shirts?
So
I think.
So, sorry, drop something. So I am going to in my I'm working under the assumption that as a mystical being of Christmas, I have the ability to appear differently, like appear like a normal person to move around, kind of like Santa does whenever he's in Bermuda in the off season. So I'm in my more human guy. I'm in my human guise, just kind of hunched over, and I look like just a dude. And I walk further to the back of the line, and it's a wrestling show. I have experience at wrestling shows personally as Knox, and there are always the assholes. You can spot them a mile away. They are contrary to everything that's happening on the show. They do not help. They're idiots, and I'm gonna go find them, and I'm gonna stand next to them. And I'm going to look at him and I'm going to go, hey, how you doing? And I'm going to stand up and reveal myself to my full height because they are always wearing blue jeans and black t-shirts. I'm going to stand up to my full height. I'm going to stand up to my full height and go, yeah, I'm going to need those shirts, man. Yeah.
Okay, I will allow you to roll 3 for this for intimidating douchey wrestle bros.
I'm going to open my bag, which is a portal of nightmares, and go, I either get the shirts, man, or I get you. Yeah, dig it.
Roll 3 dice and see if you can. If you roll naughty, you got to roll below. You got to roll below a 4.
Crap. I got 1.
Okay, you got 1 success. You barely pull this off, but they're gonna run and go tell the cops.
I'm going to.
The chaos begins.
Okay, well, if they're going to tell the cops, then my natural urge is going. Is going to trigger. They're going to give me the shirts. I'm going to look one of them.
Yay! Thank you for giving us $20, Kiyo.
Whoop whoop.
Yes, awesome.
So what's going to happen is they're going to hand over their shirts, and my job is going to kick in, and one of these guys is a real bastard, like kicks puppies bastard. It's the guy that collects all the shirts and hands them to me. I'm going to grab the shirts. I'm going to throw them over my shoulder. My eyes are going to flash red. I'm going to grab him by the throat, beat him with a bunch of reeds, and throw him in my bag.
Roll naughty again, and I'll allow you for 3 for this because it's literally your job.
2 of them. And 2 of them. So I'm going to assume that I succeed, and then that is what's going to cause the 3 to run off and find the cops.
Yeah, so you get 2 of them. You should. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't. Oh, we got another $10 from Kiyo.
I wanted to get you and Emily to your to your goals.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think that actually puts us at 1,300 now. Christina, do you got a blanket?
Oh, looks cozy.
So, you shoved 2 of them in the sack. There's what the fuck? The other one's like, oh, they got Chad and Terrence, dude. And then they run. So,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
the bag kicks around for a little bit and like a Pokeball. Then a little star shoots out to the side of it, letting you know you caught them.
There we go.
Okay, so everybody, you reconvene back and you have all your stuff, but there's a little bit of heat now because you do know, Krampus. You do know that there are some of these boys that are running to the cops, and you don't want to deal with the CPD. You don't want to deal with the Chicago Police Department.
Well, it's fine, man, because the way they saw me heading, man, we're going to head right back to where I took the guys, yeah, and then we're going to go the opposite direction. Because I'm smart, man, yeah, dig it. We're going to go the opposite direction. That way they can't find us, yeah.
So, you all don the black shirts.
You like as everyone comes back together, y'all hear just a very slight muffled screaming coming from the bag.
What's going on? Oh god!
And the
onions? Why
and
are
the
there bad onions?
The smell.
And the Krampus is very much, and the Macho Krampus is you can see him just kind of like, yeah, man.
He just got his sit.
No, I mean he's doing what he does, man, and he's like his super meter's like half full.
All right, so most of the people don't see anything. However, Garland, you can still feel the icy stare of Jim Cantori in your direction.
He's coming for you.
Better watch out.
You better not cry.
It's like, and the Krampus sees the clipboards and sees the Weather Channel logo on them, and he's like,
Did you steal these from Jim Cantori, man? Because I saw he was here.
Yeah, I did.
You need to be careful with that guy, man. Yeah. Let's just say he has a force of nature, man. He's got a family, yeah.
I ain't scared of no Jim Cantori.
Jim Cantori is just a weather elemental.
He's the third brother, man. He's the heat miser and the cold miser. Yeah, he's the wind miser. Yeah, you got to be careful.
I can't clip it because it'll knock stuff off of Discord.
I'm Mr. Wind Miser.
I'm Mr. Blow.
Oh, shit. So you're able to make it through the crowd. You get around to the back door. Nobody, like security's not really double checking you.
Of course not. That's what the ladder and the clipboards and the black shirts are for.
Yeah, but as you get through the back door, and there is a burly security guard that just has that seems to be an off-duty cop. He's got like the flak jacket on, and it's just Sergeant Hasselback.
Okay, you want to go there? Let's go there.
Hey, I bring this dude into everything, dude. You made him.
I did, and I'm going to take advantage of that.
So big burly cop that look off-duty cop that's probably just working this event for some extra money. He's
I'm
like,
going to walk directly up.
he holds a hand
Go
up and goes, "I need you to stop. I have
I am
to
going
see
to-
if you have an ID badge."
I'm going to stand up to my full height, reveal myself, and go,
Duder von Hasselbeck, the fifth man. Yeah, you know who I am. I used to run with your great granddad. Yeah.
And I'm his manager, and this is our crew.
Clipboards, ladder, you, black shirts. We're the backstage. crew.
Okay, roll me. Okay, somebody roll me nice, and I'm going to give you 2 because this is still subterfuge. If somebody is trying to roll naughty or nice, go ahead and who is rolling? First off, who wants to roll for the convincing of this dude?
I am going to roll. I'm going to roll naughty
For intimidation.
because
I'll give you 2.
the von Hasselbeck family is another supernatural family. Actually, comes from the North Pole. Like the original Duder von Hasselbeck was actually an elf. He was a transport elf, so he was kind of beefy. And there was one time, man, Santa just went off the rails and lost his absolute mind. And the Duder von Hasselbeck actually saved the day by stripping down to just a pair of long pants tights, slathering himself down in peppermint oil, and suplexing Santa.
By the way, that is somewhere back in our backlog of episodes is Santa Claus, the Werewolf Santa Claus game I made. It's either on my channel or it's either on TBA, Miro Raven, or Frecky V. It's on one of those 3. It is silly, and they did suplex Santa to unconsciousness. Anyway, so roll intimidation. Fidget, what are you trying to do?
I'm basically just. I'm lying, so I guess it would be naughty.
Yeah, okay, go with lying. I will say you're used to this. It's like because you get asked a lot. Are you an elf? All right, Garland, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm probably the same thing, lying, because pretending to be crew, but I'm not. But I'm pretending to be.
All right, roll. Everybody roll, and then tell me what you got. Remember, nice, over, naughty, under.
Got A2.
You got A2, so you got 1 success, Fidget.
I got 2 successes.
Okay, so just count your success. Sorry, go ahead.
I got a 4 and a 6.
Okay, so that is.
Oh, were we rolling 2?
Yeah, you could. I'm assuming you're experienced at lying.
I got a 4 and a 2.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's Fidget got 1 success and everybody else got 2, and he's like, "All right, you can come through. I just did not know we had a ladder match tonight. I might have to catch that on a smoke break."
Yeah, it's the main event, man. It's a blow-off match, man. Yeah.
It's gonna be a crazy night tonight.
Okay, so you get past him in the next round of security. It seems like since Duder let you by, a lot of people aren't questioning him because he's like half a people bigger than most people. What is that? Not a decent way to measure individuals in size? They're a whole half a person bigger than normal.
I mean, yeah, that's the basic elf rule of measurement. It's how many elves tall are you?
I'm sorry, Fidget. So you get in, and it's a huge entertainment center. I mean, so you're in the back. They don't really have like signs put up. So what's the first thing y'all are doing now? Are y'all ditching the ladder, or y'all keeping the ladder?
No, we keep the ladder. The ladder and the clipboards are our get to anywhere we want, like pass. You gonna stop a person carrying a ladder or clipboards? They're going somewhere important.
Okay. I want to say this is a lie, but right now I'm thinking about it. No, it's also like someone in coveralls walking around a fancy event center. Obviously, he's got something to go do, and he's important. Like,
Yeah, you don't stop the back crew. You don't stop to ask them, "Hey, what are you doing with that ladder?" It's like, "I'm gonna go change a light bulb. Why the hell do you care?"
okay,
Yeah, the secret to getting to the places that you ain't supposed to be, man. You gotta act like you're supposed to be there, man. Dig it? Yeah.
all right. So y'all keep making it through. What are y'all looking for? Where are you trying to get to? I know where Krampus wants to get to. Krampus wants to get to the main ring, where you
Okay.
can hear a match is going on.
Well, the problem with that, man. All right, here's the problem, guys. Yeah, here's where we're gonna run into the problem. You see, in order to get to the ring, we gotta go through the backstage area. You know, we're here now. Yeah, we gotta find the locker room. Because the locker room leads directly into the entrance ramp, and that's where I need to be. So,
All right.
more than likely, the lads are gonna be around that area. So I think now's the time that we need to deploy the milk and cookie trap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, as y'all are going by, you do see that one of the TVs in the back shows Santa Claus putting Saint Valentine in a candy cane leg lock, and that's an illegal move, but nobody's saying anything.
It's not the
Santa
first time that
privileges.
it's not the first
Yeah.
time the fat man's gotten away with this stuff, man. It ends tonight. Yeah, it ends tonight, man. Yeah.
All right, we need to get to the locker room. Make sure that the Yule lads are there. Can we? What does this cookie trap do? Is it-
Y'all get to describe it. I don't know what this cookie trap is. I've been waiting for this question to pop up. I want to know
Is-
what's in y'all's imagination.
Okay, so I have two options. The milk and the cookies. When the cookies are dunked into the milk, activating a sleep agent that puts all the Yule lads to sleep. Because if you've got cookies and you've got milk, I mean, there's only one option.
And that's the itis.
Yeah, these things are just riddled with itis.
What's the other option you thought of?
Oh, the other option, because they can be just like hilarious, is we a cage drops down from the ceiling, trapping them all in.
I thought you
That's
meant
what kind of what I was thinking.
There's some kind of like cool like metal net that like shoots from like maybe
Oh,
like
God.
a spy toy that
a net
Yeah,
shoots
like-
out of the milk. I was gonna go with it. I thought the chocolate was gonna be Ducalax.
oh god.
Yeah, I was literally going with, and then the plate of cookies turns into a cage. But yeah, that'll work too.
It's just the whole thing's actually a mimic. It's a mimic that you have trained to be a plate and be a very good mimic until someone takes a cookie.
Oh, we've baked the cookies with a ton of Christmas magic, so that when they bite into the cookie, they instantly teleport to the nearest chimney and then go up it.
I like it.
Just a touch of that Christmas magic.
Yeah, but there's no way that there's a chimney somewhere in the stadium, right?
There's not a chimney in the stadium, but I'm sure there's tons of houses in Chicago
this is
that
a-
have them.
Yes, I'm sure there are tons of houses in Chicago that have chimneys. I'm also going to go out on a limb and say that this arena is in the middle of a downtown area, and the closest chimney is like 6.5 miles away.
This is valid. Or they all just end up in like a Rasmussen faux
Nope.
fireplace store.
They end up in the furnace.
But they go back up it, so they're magically going to be pooped out the top of the thing where the vent ports are. So
Yeah.
So what is the magic of the trap? Is that they magically are sent to the nearest chimney and they have to magically go back up it?
Yes, that is the magic. That is the magic of the plate. The magic of the glass of milk is that it turns into a big magical net.
So if one doesn't work, you have a fallback, is what you're telling me.
Or if both work, it's hilarious.
They're just on a roof in a net.
Imagine them all stuck in a chimney.
Yeah, the net covers the top of the chimney where the exhaust is, so they can't get out of the chimney. So they're going up the chimney, and now they're all stuck in the chimney.
But we have used so much Christmas magic in these cookies that they essentially magically bounce once they hit the net and go back down. And once their feet hit the bottom of the furnace area, the magic kicks in again and sends them right back up to back up to the top of the chimney. So they're gonna spend the next 6 or 7 hours literally just going up and down.
And
Like a yo-yo.
We were able to get this, I'm sure, from Fidget and Brain. This magic.
Yeah.
Okay, I dig this.
There are some side effects, of course.
What are these side effects?
Once they're out of the net and once they're all safe and sound, they get a very strong feeling to move to a small town in Canada where they meet a young man who works at the local bakery, but also has inherited his grandfather's Christmas tree store, and it's called Hallmarkism.
They also shit glitter for life.
That is the post-freed consequences. The while contained consequences is that aside from Christmas magic, the cookies are stacked with LSD.
I was waiting for the drug reference to hit here. They're tripping balls while shooting up and down. Oh God!
That's not.
Y'all are making
These are some fucking powerful cookies.
All right, stop on all that. All these effects are what the lads think happens. It's actually just LSD.
Yeah. Like up to and including the moving to the small town in Canada for the Christmas tree to work for a Christmas tree farm and falling in love with a teacher from Vancouver who's just driving through and her truck breaks down. Like that all happens the same.
So they're all just on the floor tripping balls on LSD. That is what Christmas magic is. I was waiting for someone to make that joke when packed full of Christmas magic. So LSD.
They're still gonna shit glitter though. That's a requirement.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the real Christmas magic. Is just they're gonna shit edible glitter for like ever.
And just to cement inside it, like. Just to cement inside everyone's head just how powerful and just how determined the Krampus is, and also just how crazy he is going to eat one to no effect. He is crazier than LSD.
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay, so now that we have made this go from whimsical to just straight up drug them. Let's continue. So you're making your way down.
Well, we are drugging them whimsically, if that helps.
When the LSD kicks in, and now you're gonna trip. Anyway, so y'all are making your way down one of the back hallways, and you notice something. There is a sign that says "Yo lads." There's another one that says "Challengers," and then there's one that says VIP Meet Santa Experience.
All right, man. Here's the deal. Here's the plan. You all know where I'm going because I got to do this. I got to do it right. I got to do it in front of the thousands of people that are here, man. Everyone's got to know. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna fail, man. I'm not saying I'm gonna lose because the Macho Krampus doesn't lose. You dig it? Yeah. What I'm saying is, just in case, I think the three of you need to sneak back in this VIP area for afterwards, man. And if I don't get the job done, man, I need all three of you to do it for me. I need you to make sure that the fat man is taken out. He's done all these horrible things to all of us, man. He took my spot, man. We were partners, and he took my spot. He threw me to the wayside, and I can't let that pass. So I gotta do it this way. And Fidget, he took what you made, man. He took your legacy from you, man.
Yeah, I know. It's why I've been preparing this, and I reach into my overcoat and I pull out a brown sack and I hand it to Krampus. You'll know what to do when the time is right.
Yeah, man. So I think just in case, man. And then even if I do, Fat Man's tough, man. He may survive what I'm going to do to him. And if he does, they're going to take him back to this VIP area. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And once they bring him back there, once he's alone, you three pop out of nowhere and do the deed, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? If I can make it, if I don't win, I'll do everything that I can to make it there to help.
You'll win this, Krampus.
Okay.
All right.
So is Krampus is going off on his own to get to the arena?
He's going into the Challenger's room.
Okay, so you're going to the Challengers. Krampus is going to go to the Challengers room. Angel, Garland, and Fidget.
All right, so we need to set up the cookies and milk for the Yule lads. One of us needs to get to the control room so that we can drop the Hell in a Cell.
And also so that because I also need somebody to play my music. That is supremely important.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'll go and try and find the control room, but I'm gonna take a few of those cookies with me just in case. That way I can try and pass them off to anyone I run into.
Oh my god! I just imagine the news the next morning after all this goes down.
Massive LSD event at local wrestling show.
Instead of ergot poisoning, it's just going to be it was LSD cookies. Okay, so Garland, you're going off to find the box. Okay, Fidget and Angel, what are y'all doing?
Well, we got to set up the
Yule Lad cookies.
We got to set up the Yule Lad cookies.
Okay, so we'll start with y'all. So you make it off to the Yule Lads, and the first thing is you can hear just music blaring, and it's just Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Dun, 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 dun. And as y'all get closer, the doors open, and you see 4 of the biggest name holiday, the wrestling federations folks. You see Snow Cold Steve Austin, the living snowman of pure muscle. You see Bret the Pain Deer Hart, a bipedal anthropomorphic reindeer wearing bright blue skin-tight tights and knee-high boots. You see Tinsel H, a living Christmas tree that is literally just a tree in there eating something somehow, covered in the bones of his defeated enemies and shields and swords that you don't even know.
And for other wrestling nerds out there, carrying a shovel for some reason.
And then you also see this beefy, tall, broad man that you all know as the Stocking.
And they're in the Yule Lads room?
These are the Yule Lads. These are Santa's boys, the backup crew, the Yule Lads.
Wait, Krampus, come back.
Krampus,
It's okay. We'll be fine. We have Christmas magic.
I got faith. Yeah.
So you get up there and they don't notice you at first because they're flexing. They're talking about how they're waiting for the big match where they're all going to run in because the rest of the holidays are going to come in because they hear that Uncle Sam's going to descend from the Raptors. He's just going to come down like he always does. Eagles blaring and music. And he's going to bring in all of his folks. So they're ready for the group match. So what do you do? Because they haven't noticed you.
Well, they haven't noticed us because we're wearing black T-shirts.
This is true.
And holding clipboards.
And holding clipboards.
Yeah.
It's just This is landscape. This is landscape over here.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
We look for the snack tray.
There is a whole snack table. Like there is just candy. There's a whole roasted pig with an apple in its mouth. There's a big bag of mulch from Home Depot.
It's a Christmas charcuterie board.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure that they eat the cookies.
I mean,
I can let them know.
well, you could also try
Ruin the rest of the food and leave just the cookies on the table.
Oh.
That's going to require some sneakery.
No.
That's too much.
It's folding tables, y'all. It's a wrestling match. They have tons of folding tables around. You know what those things are used for normally. They're not structurally sound.
I look at the ceiling. Is there anything dangling precariously above the table?
You know what? No, it's just a drop ceiling. It's just a drop ceiling, but y'all keep talking about Christmas magic. There could definitely be some that involves some naughty involved here. I was originally not going to bring in magic, but then y'all start talking about magic and LSD.
That is the magic.
I mean, Krampus already has brought in his pan-dimensional nightmare teleportation bag.
Yeah, but that's just him.
It's like, there's no magic in this world, except Krampus's bag. Krampus's bag is magic. We're not sure how that works.
I mean, I can slap a toy together real quick. I mean, like, that's my elf magic.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
yeah.
I got it.
Cool.
So that's exactly what you do. You put together a fidget spinner, or a bunch of fidget spinners that you can then just throw out, and they're magnetic and attached to the table, and the tables just wheel and fall over,
And
or they explode.
And then one of us can, like, I can pretend to run in and be like, "Oh no!"
Oh
I can
no!
pretend to, like,
Our table, it's broken.
good thing we were coming with some cookies, right, boys?
Okay, is this
All right.
okay?
We
This is
destroy the table. We
all
destroy
right.
the table. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna allow you to roll 3 because you are prepared and you have experience in your fidget spinner technology. So let's become Bat Elf.
Sure. Okay, this is gonna be a naughty roll, I suppose.
Yes, naughty.
Gotta roll.
The guy
Under.
got roll below a 4.
That is only one success.
Okay, you pull it off, but barely. There's a cost. I'm gonna say they might see that you throw these out.
Okay. That's fine.
So you do it. You throw them. You see Tinsel H turns, and somehow the tree is looking at you with no face. The rest don't seem to notice, but all of a sudden the table just gives way, spilling everything. There's just nog everywhere. The pig is flipped upside down. The mulch is over everything. And it's a bad day. It's a bad day.
If Tinsel H is the one that noticed him, would you say that it's time to play the game?
Yes, it is. So the rest of them are distracted by that fidget, but the tree seems to be sliding in your direction with a slight jangle.
All right.
Uh,
Angel, you've got the cookies.
so
I look at the tree. It spotted me. It saw me do this. I flip it off, and I say, "Jesus Christ sends his regards," and I walk out the room.
And Angel's just going along with this, like she looks like she's in shock watching him.
So are you
Very merry.
Are you just walking away, Fidget, or like are you gonna take a couple steps and then you're gonna start moving quicker?
No. I gotta be able to outrun a tree, I think.
So the tree pushes past you, Angel, and seems to be going after the elf. You're not sure how it's moving because there's a tree skirt at the bottom that just seems to be going.
Wait, what's his name again?
Tinsel H.
Oh, Tinsel H, I brought some cookies. Do you want any?
It just twists and shakes, making this weird jingle, and it just goes after the elf. But the other one's, oh, cookies! The stocking loves cookings.
That's what I heard. I've got some for you.
He runs up and gets one. Do you see what the stocking is stuffing?
I love it.
And he just shoves it straight in his mouth. And the other ones are going to come over slightly less enthusiastically. Like, all right, I guess there's cookies. So you have now gotten Snow Cold Steve Austin, Brett the Pain Deer, and the stocking. So, okay, do y'all want to know who the original one was before I put the stocking down? But I can't because of the Macho Krampus.
What's that?
Randy the Gingerbread Man Savage.
I love it.
Anyway, so we're going to step away from that scene as they're munching cookies and an elf has a tree behind them. All right, to Garland. Garland, you're making your way through everything, got your t-shirt and a clipboard and a pocket full of cookies. This sounds like the beginning of a bad Christmas rap.
All right. So there's no signs or anything anywhere that kind of direct where I might need to go.
It doesn't seem so. Like, but you're pretty sure that the control booth is going to be up. Like, it's always up because you got to be able to see down onto the shelves.
I'm gonna look around for some stairs and start making my way up.
Okay, you totally find them. After a while, you do run into what looks like another couple of dudes wearing black t-shirts with clipboards. One of them one actually has an iPad.
Okay, I'm gonna just slowly walk by and give them a little nod as I'm walking and see if I can get by them without them saying anything.
Roll me naughty. Sneaking. I'll allow you to roll 2 because I think, you know what? Are you an expert of sneaking in or through places?
Yeah.
Okay, then roll 3. Also, roll them a little bit higher because that arm movement did not look appropriate for stream. I'm sorry.
I got a 1, a 3, and a 5.
So the match doesn't. You got to roll under. So you got 2 successes. Yeah, you walk past them. In fact, you hear them go, "Shit, man, we got to get back up to the booth." I mean, someone's already having some problems with some of the sound files. I told you we shouldn't let the old man start mix with the JPEG mixer.
Okay, so they're heading where I need to go then.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to turn around and follow them.
Okay, so you just blend into the group. I'm not going to make you re-roll. And you get up there, and by the time you get up there, there's this really, really old man. Like, long gray beard, going bald, going, "Hey, Keith, I got it working." And then all of a sudden, it starts playing Halloween music as Santa choke slams a turkey, a giant dude, a dude in a giant turkey suit just slams Gobblers the Grappler straight down. And everybody stops, even Santa and even Gobblers, who's on the ground in pain. They all just look up at the booth looking very upset.
All right, I'm going to look around and be like, all right, everybody out. I'm going to take care of this.
They all stare at you. One of them goes like, "Who are you?" Yeah, the old man. "Who are you? I've worked in this arena since it was open air with the Romans."
Well, I work here too. Don't you see the black shirt and the clipboard?
The rest of them, there is a black shirt and a clipboard. Yeah, but where's your iPad? That's the tech team symbol, is the iPad.
Well, the iPad, I dropped it and it's broken. I haven't gotten a new one yet.
Roll me naughty to lie. Think that's 2.
I got 2 5s.
Okay, so that you got to roll under. So 0.
Oh, I got to roll under.
It goes wrong. The GM says how things get worse for you. One goes, "Good tech support never drops an iPad. Who really are you?" And they pull out little candy cane knives. That, like, the candy canes that they've obviously licked until they come to a sharp point, the candy shank. Please.
How close am I standing to everyone?
It's not a big room, so like you're within probably a step or 2 of everybody.
Okay, very quickly, I'm going to pull those cookies out and shove them in everybody's mouths.
Wait, hold on. Are you going to juggle throw them in everybody's mouth?
Yes.
Okay, roll 3.
Do it.
I got 2 successes, a 2 and a 4.
Okay, so with 2 successes, you do it well. Nice work. You just, all of them have cookies in their mouths, and they immediately all just fall backwards, giggling and staring at the ceiling.
All right. So I'm set. I'm in place.
Okay, so you're there to put the music on and to drop the cage, right?
Yes. So I'm gonna put on whatever music it was Santa was waiting on, but I've got the Macho Krampus's stuff queued up.
So, Krampus, you get there. The challengers room is fairly full of just random holiday figures, and even some that really you don't consider them holidays, but they pop up. Like there's the whole peppermint mocha from Starbucks personified. There's a pumpkin spice female wrestler that everyone else is like trying to stay away from, but they're still slightly drawn to, even though it's not that great. There is a walking skeleton wearing a long black cloak that has colorful flower patterns all over it. And then you see him in the corner with his crew. You see Uncle Sam. Top hat, shirtless, putting on his American flag wristbands. His jacket is hanging with the big tassels so that when he comes down from the rafters, the Macho Krampus, that they'll be blowing. But he seems very preoccupied with him and his friends. There's a dude wearing a bulldog mask with a Union Jack vest on. Just all these little like United Nation wrestlers over here to the side, getting ready for their challenge to Santa Claus. They don't seem to be paying attention, but you do see the other holiday ones. You also see that St. Valentine is sitting there with a neck brace on and a knee brace on. Ric Flair's in there yelling "woo" because he's somebody's agent.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So what are you going to do now, Krampus? You have walked into. You are not on the list of wrestlers, by the way. 100% or not. You know this.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The tag team FTR is there because those guys work everywhere. They actually have the tag team straps for that for that company because that's what they do. They walk in and take tag team straps. So, I'm going to walk up. I'm going to look at the posted the cut sheet for the card. I tear it off of the wall, and I'm going to see that for the next match, which is the main event, it's supposed to be Uncle Sam coming down from the rafters to challenge the Fat Man. I'm gonna walk over to Uncle Sam, still in my kind of my human form, just to kind of blend in a little bit. I'm gonna walk up to Uncle Sam and I'm gonna throw the sheet with the card on it into his lap. I'm gonna look at him and go, "It's time to pay up, Sammy." And I'm gonna stand up and decloak to my full height and go, "I know you're the main event man. I know you're the guy that's going to be challenging the Fat Man the last time. But it's time to pay up what you owe, Sammy boy. You know what I did for you. You know what I did for you. I took care of that Nixon problem.
He's just
I made him go. I made him go away, man. And you know that. And it's time to repay your debt."
Uncle Sam turns around and he's not that much shorter than you, Krampus, and he's got his wristbands on. He holds his arms out and they help him get his red, white, and blue star-spangled jacket on. He goes, "I'm sorry. Do I know you? This isn't the country or the arena for old, washed-up entities. Go back to the old world. I hear Europe's going to start another competition." And he goes to push past you.
I'm gonna drop the cage.
No, we're not outside yet. We're not in the ring yet. We're still.
Oh, I thought you were. I'm sorry.
No. I'm going to allow him to push past me, and then I'm gonna sack him.
All right, roll naughty.
How many?
This falls underneath. You are prepared because you're a wrestler and you are an expert. So we're about to have a bathroom wrestle match between Uncle Sam and the Krampus.
Stop spinning. I didn't want you to stop spinning there. Yeah, I miss.
Okay, so you go to do it and you got no successes.
Yeah.
So he sidesteps you and you just plow through some benches. In fact, you knock over the recently come back in Gobbler the Grappler. And he's just on the ground, kicking his legs up.
Okay. Let's see.
Sam just starts laughing and then points, and the rest of the United Nations crew starts laughing, including the smallest wrestler, Lithuania Chan.
Fine, man. If you want to do this the hard way.
I'm going to open the sack up. I am going to pull out Richard Nixon.
Roll naughty. Roll 3 for naughty.
I got 2.
You reach in and you pull out the lich that was once Richard Nixon. Hey there, Sammy. I'm back. And he just starts shooting green lightning everywhere. What do you do in this? What do you do in this confusion, Krampus?
I'm at this point going to pull out one of out of the bag. Going to hop one of my little helpers, and he is going to turn invisible and run up to the booth and tell Garland that it's time.
Okay, jumping from there to Fidget. Because Angel, you have succeeded in LSDing a whole group of wrestlers. Fidget, there is a tree. There is a tree moving, scootily pooping, or hovercrafting his way towards you rather quickly, making a very intent line. Just.
It's okay. Honestly, strangely enough, I had a plan for this.
Be right back.
You knew I was bringing back the tree.
No, I just knew that I would need to do something stupid, and I did plan this out. I run to the storage room.
Okay.
I get a can of air,
All right.
and I reach into one of my pockets, and I pull out one of my bladed fidget spinners,
Okay.
and I ramp that thing up to 20,000 RPMs.
Okay, it's going.
And then I turn around, and the tree is standing there, I guess, and
Menacingly. It's coming for you.
And it can hear. You can hear this thing going.
This is a you got an angle grinder that you're holding on to very loosely on some bearing grips.
Mm-hmm. All right, and I look at the tree, give it my most intimidating 3-foot elf with a fidget spinner that I can, and I say, "It's time to spruce things up."
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna chuck a 2,000 RPM fidget spinner at it.
All right, roll naughty. I'm gonna say this is 3. You're sitting there destructo disking a tree.
2 successes and 1 Merry Christmas.
1 Merry Christmas. Oh, we haven't been doing that right. We should have been doing Merry Christmas for when we matched. My bad.
Yeah, I haven't yet.
No, I did it to Chris. You get a special insight into what's going on. Ask the DM a question, and they'll give you an honest answer.
Well, about this situation, how scared does the tree look?
At first, not very, but as this whirring blade just shoots straight through it and cuts it in half like fucking Frieza on Namek, the little star on the top of it seems confused and then concerned as it then falls in 2 halves onto the ground.
Yeah, that thing's embedded in the wall over there. It just
No, dude, it's not embedded. It went through a couple walls and it's out in the parking lot. Somebody's expedition just got jacked up. How can I ever drive this back to the Gold Coast neighborhood? Everyone will be so embarrassed of me and make me feel like a pariah. Anyway, so yeah, you've done that. Now what are you doing? There's
Okay, so we've got everybody in position.
I think somebody needed to go to the Meet Santa experience.
That's the last ditch effort. So that's where everybody's gonna head after I'm in the ring.
Yeah, that's plan B.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Angel, you're in a room with, 3 very large, muscle-bound humanoids of holiday origins, tripping balls, yelling about, I'm being shot up a chimney! There's a net! My feet hurt! Meh, meh. Just a deer yelling on the floor, yelling and screaming.
Can the door be locked?
Yes, you totally could. You could lock it and step back out. It's got the little handle lock as well as a deadbolt.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Although first, Angel's gonna like find some cloth and stuff and, basically shut their mouth.
You just shove socks and you stick a stocking in the stocking's mouth.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah,
get a
dirty
sock,
animals.
And you get a sock, and you get a sock.
This is the scariest thing ever. She is being so sweet and nice.
Merry Christmas, you
Merry.
filthy animals.
Yes, I will.
Okay, so you close and lock the door, and like another guard comes by, is like, "Hey, what's going on in there?"
They're kind of going into a food coma in there. It's real bad. Worse than that, some of that food in there set them off.
What do you mean set them off?
Gas.
Oh, they got the tummy troubles. I got to go get some Pepto, but they got to be on stage, like, and just runs off.
Don't worry, I got it for them.
Like he was already gone. He's like, we gotta stop it. We can't let the stocking not go out for his match.
Shit.
So what are you doing now? You also look at, like, right as this happens, you hear, and somewhere above your head, there's now like a hole like this wide and about that tall. There's a smell of burnt concrete.
Can I see them?
If you walk down the hallway just a little bit, there's a cut in half Christmas tree with Fidget.
Yeah, go Fidget!
This is amazing. I'm
You
so
had
happy to
much
be
more
here.
fun than me.
Do you want some fidget spinners? I have a whole coat full.
Just
Yes, I do. Thank you.
All right, pick your poison, and then just design a fidget spinner in your brain.
hold on. Is one of the fidget spinners actually poisoned?
Oh, I don't see why not.
This
Yeah.
one does
And I
like
could totally see Mary going for the one that's poisoned as soon as you say that.
poison damage, psychic damage, emotional damage.
I feel like we should go check on the Macho Krampus.
So, Garland, up in the booth, all of a sudden, they see this little tiny goat creature.
The boss says it's time and it's ready. Hit the button, 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 hit the button.
Until it explodes into like a mist of coal and sulfur.
This button right here.
Yes.
This one. And I hit the button.
What is the Macho Krampus's theme song?
Oh, it's Pomp and it starts out. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's Pomp and Circumstance with jingle bells over top of it. Like not the song Jingle Bells, actual sleigh bells. Just like ring, 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 dun 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 dun. Like it's a straight up Pomp and Circumstance.
Santa just finishes choke slamming random insert holiday person. Just slams them down and then stands and turns and looks. And there's a look of surprise. On the Jumbotron, you just see Santa turn and look in that direction.
And from the curtain comes the Krampus with a sequined headband. These shades Oh, let me stop that. That's making my background flip out. And a giant black with white trim with red insides, huge poncho. And he comes out spinning and pointing in the ring, man. And he starts making his way down. He starts making his way down to the ring.
The ringside announcer, Jerry, We Three Kings Lawler. Oh, shit, I think that might be the Macho Krampus coming back after a 150-year retirement.
I make my way out to the ring, and I'm determined. And I get into the ring, and I grab the microphone, and I point directly in the man's face, saying, "You know why I'm here, man. What you did to me, what you did to all of the people that I helped me get here, man. Not giving the toys out, man. Firing people, man. Stealing their stuff, man. And all, worst of all, you took my job, man. You left me to dry. But you know something, man? The cream always rises to the top, and it's time. It's time for your cup of coffee at the top of the holiday list to be over, man. Yeah. Because the Macho Krampus is here to take you down. And I swear on all that's holiday, when I come off of that top rope with this elbow and I drive that holiday spirit straight through you, man, you're going to end up exactly where you belong, in my sack. Dig it! And I just start wailing on him.
Okay, as you're running through, Santa reaches into his sack and pulls out a massive present, and he's going to swing it at you as you're charging in. He has a gimmick. He's the million present man.
He does. Let's see. Tapping into my knowledge and history. All right, let me see something real quick. Yep, that's exactly what I want it to be. I am going to duck over, hit the ropes, and come off with a flying crossbody.
All right. Hold on, I think. Okay, you froze for a second. What was that?
I'm going to run in, duck the present, come off of the ropes with a flying crossbody.
Okay, how many successes did you roll on that?
That's true. I kind of got to roll 3. Huh? So
okay,
I did...
Garland, do you drop the cage?
Yes.
All right, I'm not gonna make you roll for that. You just hit it. But you also start on the outside. You also hear, "Hey, what's going on in there? This is not. Is this a surprise? Did you know what's scheduled? That's not music that's supposed. We don't even have that on the. Like you just hear somebody outside the door knocking and yelling at you. So back to Krampus.
I rolled 2 successes, a 1, and a Merry Christmas.
Okay, so ask your question.
Let's see. How easy would it be to get the bag away from him?
You know that he can summon that right back to him just like you can summon yours.
Okay.
So you hit him and like you come back with that cross arm and Santa rolls forward but pops up and he's going to grab you and suplex you back down.
I'm going to stand up, and as the cage falls and hits the ground, I am going to look him in the eyes and go, "You know, the way I figure it, man, is I got you for 3 minutes. It's going to take about 3 minutes for your cronies to come out here and get this cage up, man. But if you thought I was alone, man, you were wrong." And I open my bag, and I pull out a 12-year-old Macaulay Culkin, and I put it down. "Meet my new tag team partner, Kevin McAllister, man. 3 minutes, you gotta deal with us."
He's just sitting there. Oh crap! So back to Garland. As what you see, Garland, and what actually goes around you is not just a regular cage; it is a igloo made out of Christmas ice. So it's hell in a frozen cell.
There we go. There it is.
Garland, you hear these guards knocking on the outside. What are you going to do?
I'm going to, or is the door not locked? Because I never locked it.
No, they're knocking before they just open the door. Like, they're being polite.
All right. I'm going to open the door and start swinging juggling clubs at them.
Okay, roll 3 for me, because this is definitely, you're just going to start juggling clubs, doing some... What's happening is like some weird Pirates of the Caribbean Matrix bullshit with cookies and bowling pins up in the booth.
I got 2 successes.
Okay, so the 2 guards that are up there, tunk, tunk, just you get them with your pins, like right underneath the jaws, and they go down.
All right. At that point, I believe I'm done up here in the booth, right? So I'm gonna lock the door behind me and go to meet the other 2.
Okay, so you're going back downstairs. Okay, Fidget and Angel, where were y'all heading? Y'all were heading to the Challenger's room? Because that was the Krampus went?
We can't hear you.
John, you're muted.
Sorry. Now that we've heard the Krampus music, like the fight's got to be on, right?
Yeah.
So we need to head out there, don't we?
We should be heading to the wherever the Meet Santa thing was as plan B, just in case.
But Angel wants to watch.
Okay, so Angel, well, there might be a TV in here. It looks like it might be a VIP room.
Yeah. So let's go find a television to watch the match.
So as y'all are going by, you end up passing the Challenger's room, and there's just green lightning, and you see Uncle Sam fighting undead Richard Nixon with the aid with the aid of the United Nation wrestlers.
We're just gonna shut that door.
It's just like, you're like, no, that is another game's problem. That is another situation. We will bring back the Nixon Lich for another day.
And Angel's like following it as you're closing the door. She's leaning in to see more.
You just watch Uncle Sam deliver a Texas smash to Nixon's face. Oh god, Uncle Sam is just All Might with a big goatee.
Basically, yeah.
Uncle Sam takes the punch. How is Nixon gonna counter?
All right, we go to the Meet Santa room.
Okay, you get in there. There is a big throne, like if you ever when you go to the mall and there's like the Santa chair, but this is a ornate throne with it's definitely a photo opportunity, but also there's a huge bottle, like a big huge bottle of eggnog, and just plates of cookies all around it. Like if Santa was to sit here, it'd be like a weird version of Conan the Barbarian. Like,
is there like a lavish robe or blanket on this this throne?
Yes, there is. There is a very fancy robe hung over the edge of the throne, back of the throne back.
Angel, do we have any more of those cookies left over?
Yeah, there was 1 or 2 left.
And about that time, I walk in because I caught up with y'all, and I've got a few cookies left as well.
I say we mix those in with that pile over there.
Angel also wants to put like very sharp candy cane caltrops under the the robe blanket thing, like where he's supposed to sit.
Okay, roll naughty for me. I'll allow you to roll 3 because this sounds like something a spy would do.
Sorry,
You using Google Dice Roller?
Yeah. Just had to get it up. I got 2 successes.
2 successes. You pull that off. You got them underneath there where everything's hidden. Everything's good. Everything is good. You got it. They're under there. They're hidden. There is also a desk that has something called the list on it.
Ooh, let's be nosy and go through that.
Hang on. I want to check the I want to check the screen. I want to see what's going on in the match.
You watch as the igloo has descended down, and one of the cameras embedded in the ice is now watching as the Krampus pulls Kevin McAllister from the movies out of a sack and puts him down.
Oh no!
And
Krampus has
he starts swinging a rope that has a paint can on it.
Oh no! The Krampus has made a terrible mistake. Everyone knows Kevin McAllister needs at least 2 hours worth of prep time.
Is that Kevin fucking McAllister? Mary's just staring at the screen and like slowly starting to grin.
Okay, so real quick,
Man,
everybody
I loved
gets.
that little shit when I was growing up. I wondered what happened to him.
I need you all to tell me one thing you want to do. Y'all have hidden cookies. You've gone and you watched the TV. You've left candy cane caltrops. I'll allow y'all one more thing before we get back to the Christmas smackdown in the frozen hell.
I will make a Christmas wish that Krampus remembers the bag that I handed him.
Roll me. You know what? Roll me nice. I'll allow you to roll 3. I'll allow you to roll 3 because you are an elf and you are prepared. Make a Christmas wish.
One success.
It
A
barely
one
gets through. Krampus in your ears. You hear the tiniest little voice. Yo, motherfucker, remember that you have a bag full of shit. I don't know. Christmas spirit needs to be a little bit more blunt with some individuals, I think. All right, Angel, what is the one thing you are doing in here?
Skip. I don't know yet.
All right, Garland, what are you doing in this Meet Santa experience room?
I think I'm just kind of engulfed in watching what's going on the screen. So
You want no?
I'm not really doing anything. I'm just watching.
You don't want to do any more tomfoolery, mess around in here, or anything. You're just going to watch the fight.
I'm gonna swipe the eggnog.
All right, roll me naughty. Roll me 2.
I fail.
You knock it over and spill it all over the carpet. The whole room now smells like eggnog.
Like bourbon and cream.
Not even good eggnog, which I'm not an eggnog fan, but it's not even good eggnog. Chicago messing up here. All right, Angel.
Can I do something ridiculous?
Yes.
Potentially.
What is?
I'm gonna say that Angel brought along like a bag with her, and since we've been talking about Christmas magic, I think it should be kind of similar to a magic bag of holding that she managed to acquire from Fidget over here.
Okay.
And in this bag are tons and tons of 90s Betty Spaghettis and G.I. Joe toys. And she's going to fill Santa's sack that I'm assuming is in here with presents. She's going to replace all of those.
Okay, when you open it up, though, because I haven't pulled this one, you look down and there's a present addressed to you. And you fill
Weird.
it. It says, look, problem. You also see one for Fidget and you see one for Garland. You also see one for my boy, Ulysses.
Hey, guys. Santa left us some presents.
It's a trap.
He's been holding on to those for years. That son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, your trap from Santa has just cemented our hatred.
Oh, it works. But what do you do, the 3 of you, when you see these presents?
Let's flush him down the toilet.
I
don't
say
want anything from him.
I know I'm not here, but I say y'all go all Office Space on him.
It wouldn't matter anymore. The residual check would have been written in 2017. It's 120 days past. It's no bank would cash it.
So what are y'all gonna do with the presents that have your names on them?
No, I gotta open it. The power of Christmas and the curiosity is too much. Fidget's gonna grab the present.
Okay, you grab the present when you open it, Fidget. It's not a residual check. It's not your patent. It is a unsubmitted patent form for a square of some type of silicone rubber with a bunch of little bubble shapes on it.
Bruh.
That looks like if you poke them, it'd be like unpoppable bubble wrap. But it is a unsigned patent for that. Or unsigned patent application.
I'm gonna make millions.
Who wants unpoppable bubble wrap?
He gave you the patent for poppets. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what you now have that, and you feel your heart grow 3 sizes.
Sick, everyone. We have to save Santa.
Okay, you feel your heart grow 3 sizes this day. Okay, Angel, Garland, what are y'all doing with the presents? Like, you watch Fidget open it and light erupt out of it, and he just has like one little tear.
No, absolutely not. My revenge compels me.
But don't you want to see what's inside? I'm kind of curious too.
We came here for the mission, and we have to accomplish it. Don't let him distract you.
So what if we open them and then we destroy them?
Angel's going to gesture to to Fidget and say, "Does it look like you're going to destroy something?"
I'm holding on, iron fisted, to like diamond hands on that patent.
Are you actually saying we gotta save Santa now?
Like, he got me what I wanted.
He is sounding a little crazy over there.
After years of humiliation and deprivation of what was yours, you're going to let him control you like this?
You know what? You're right. You're right. Let's just destroy the presents.
But Angel, there's 2 in here for you. And they're both action figure sized.
Hello, kitty.
There's a cat.
Kitty. Cat butt.
It's no, seriously, that's what's in the box. Cat butt.
That is what is caught on camera is cat butt.
Just saying hi to the internet.
You know, when you first proposed this game, Hewitt, I was like, this is going to be silly. This has far outweighed my expectations.
You're welcome. I have one tiny notebook page of notes, and it's mostly fake wrestler names.
I mean, that's the best way to go about it.
So
I mean, what Angel really wanted, and probably would have confided in some of you with this, is like she wanted to put all kinds of things in there that would possibly make Santa relive his guilt.
okay, so
Like toys.
okay, so you're gonna pour all that in there. Your Angel's not opening either package, right?
No, she's happy mad.
Okay.
But it could be a combination Betty Spaghetti Cobra Commander.
Hey, I never told you that, did I?
A Betty Commander?
A Cobra Spaghetti sounds like a bad board game.
Like, Angel's kind of pondering it and thinking it over and is like, that doesn't sound bad.
You know what? I'm gonna grab Angel's 2 presents and I'm gonna open them in front of her.
Okay, you open them in front of Angel, and the first one is an apology letter written by her father explaining how that year was really tough and that being laid off from the plant, he just didn't have the money, so he could only get her the Christmas socks and the sweater with help from her grandma, but didn't have the money to buy brand new action figures, and that he let Santa take the blame for this because he also didn't have the money to put the stamp on to send your letter to Santa that year because, you know, early 80s were a bitch to work in the automotive industry. The second
Go ahead.
The second box is literally a 15-pound bag of glitter that says, "Throw this at everyone, you will never get in trouble when you use it."
That's powerful.
You just rob somewhere, throw glitter. Everybody's like, "What happened? Why are we covered in glitter?"
the letter almost makes her more mad though, like, cause she's kind of like, that means Santa only delivers presents to people who send them postage. What about the people who can't afford postage, like my father?
Now she's just before she was just angry. She was angry for herself. Now she's just globally enraged.
Santa!
You fat bastard!
Elsewhere, you see the now toll-free Santa phone number and the Santa website where you can just email them a list. But back in the 80s, y'all, there was no internet. All right, Garland, there is still the gift that says your name.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
Inside is a brand new pair of juggling pins that have a, sorry, the shipment got delayed because Bezos is a sack of shit.
And so I'm gonna look at them and be like, well, these things are ancient. I can't use these. My new ones are much better than this.
So they're still raging over gifts. Fidget, you're sitting there with a death grip on this patent.
Wait. Pull out my smartphone and see who has the patent for the unpoppable poppable things.
As you look up, it seems like a patent has expired. It seems like a very familiar ploy to something that you've done in the past.
Oh no.
Also, I would like to add, as you look up results for this thing, because it's going to give you what you want at the top, and then right below there's going to be an article on an inundation of Chinese knockoffs, so that would circumvent the patent.
The patent.
Circumvent the pattern.
God damn it. Dang it, China.
Santa's half-assed what you always wanted Christmas gifts. And back to the wrestling ring.
Oh yeah, some of those toys are gonna have fart spray and all kinds of other unpleasantries on in them.
Why does my Cobra Commander smell like butt?
I hope he gives the children.
I'm hearing it play in the background from Emily's computer. Okay, so back to the Krampus. Krampus, you pull out Macaulay Culkin. And Santa goes, ho ho! You think you're the only one that can bring out a partner. And he reaches in and he pulls out this incredibly tall individual, equal to you in Santa height, wearing a wide-brimmed black hat, a long black duster, staring at you, slightly leaning down. He goes, I have brought the undefeated wrestler of all time, The Undertaker.
I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look him up and down. I'll look back at the fat man, and I'm going to throw Kevin McAllister at the Undertaker. I am then, at the same time, like I'm gonna grab Kevin McAllister by the scruff of the neck, and as he's swinging the double paint cans, I am going to throw him at the Undertaker like a bolo.
He just yells fastball shuffle.
And then from my sack, I am just going to present and throw out Fidget's bag of revenge.
What is Fidget's bag of revenge? This is turning into a polka battle, not a wrestling match.
Hey,
Fidget's bag of revenge is all of the fidget spinners that didn't make production quality. So as he throws the bag out, the fidget spinners go flying, spinning through the air. And as they crash onto the floor of the ring, they all shatter. And now it's all sharp pieces of plastic and ball bearings.
Oh my God, yes. So what are you doing, Krampus? Now that there is glass for all intents and purposes on the mat.
it's time. As Santa is contemplating what is happening, I'm going to hit him with a steel chair that I produced from my bag because, I mean, duh. Or no. From under the ring comes a small elf wearing a black windbreaker bomber jacket with a gold embroidered brain on the back. And he is going to slide me a steel folding chair.
Bringing him back, bringing it full circle. Okay, roll 3 for Naughty to see if he can smack Santa with a chair.
2 out of 3.
You smack the hell out of him. He goes face first down into the broken fidget spinners, and he gets up, bits of plastic in his jolly dimpled cheeks, a little bit of wintry mix coming out his blood. He's like, he goes, hold up. Now you fucked up. And he's going to, he kicks and cuts out your legs so that you're going to fall down in it too.
I am going to fall down into it. I'm going to, it's going to hurt. And I'm going to stand up as he's still kind of woozy. I'm going to climb onto the second rope, and I'm coming down with the double axe handle. Ah!
Roll Naughty again.
All 3 of them.
Santa is barely getting back up, and you come down and you catch him on either side of the head, just both shoulders, driving him back down. And as you do that, you just see the Undertaker walking around with this terrible little Tasmanian devil of a 10-year-old swinging paint cans and micro machines just in the background, staggering.
As he's staggering around, I'm going to come off of the ropes, go to the other side, come off of the ropes, and come off with a Stan Hansen lariat into the Undertaker so that he falls on top of the fat man.
All right, roll Naughty. Roll Naughty again. What are y'all doing as you're watching this happen from the camera?
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. You pull it off. He falls onto Saint Nick, onto his Santa's back, driving Santa further down. Kevin gets knocked off and rolls across the ring, and he's down. He just took a nearly 7-foot fall off of a heavy man into the floor.
And before you move over to the others, it's time to go to the top rope. Yeah. And he perches on top of the top rope. He's ready to end this.
All right. Back to the Santa experience room. What are y'all doing?
I'm so worried for Krampus right now.
Should we go back him up?
I don't know, because unfortunately this is exactly what happened in 1998. I think that was the year with The Undertaker and Mankind.
What if we go back him up then? Macho Krampus needs our help.
We're gonna need and at this point, like, Fidget is just trying to come up with some sort of plan, looking around the room, saying what is available to him. We've got a big throne, we've got booby trap presents, and there's obviously a folding table in this room.
I would like to addend, because he brought it to memory, I am not on the top rope. I am, in fact, on the top of the cage.
Oh no!
It's climbed to the top of the cage.
Oh yeah, this is.
Wait, are we talking about when Mick Foley got really fucked up? Is that what you're talking about, John?
Well, here's how my thought process went as a wrestling historian. He made the 97-98 SummerSlam Hell in a Cell match, which brings to my mind Mick Foley, which then brings to mind the 78 match between Jimmy Superfly Snuka and Don Morocco, and Snuka coming off the top of the cage to win the match. So that is what I'm top of the cage, elbow drop of doom. It's coming.
That's a 16-foot drop, dude.
It is.
Okay.
It's Krampus. He's got that.
So, okay, what are y'all doing in this room? What's the plan? Fidget, what are you doing?
Again, all right. Just in case, we need something to cushion the fall in case Krampus falls off the igloo. A table, something he could crash into.
That throne?
The throne.
Okay, so y'all are stealing Santa's...
How heavy is this throne?
So, hold on. Are the 3 of you stealing Santa's throne?
We're not stealing it, because stealing would be taking it with us. We are relocating it to another
There
part of
we
the stadium.
Look, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to figure out how. So y'all are. Hold on. If you're doing this to help the Krampus, that's nice. If you're doing this to piss off Santa and steal it, that's naughty.
Can't it be both?
Both?
Both is good. Both
Yeah.
is good.
Okay, roll.
I'm
Y'all,
doing it nice.
everybody roll 2 and either roll naughty or nice. But just like, I'm going to pick up a whole cat. This is how I'm rolling right now. And there's just a tail.
I got 2 successes.
Okay.
2 successes.
2 successes.
How many dice are we rolling?
2. I don't think anyone was prepared to steal Santa's throne.
I got none.
Okay, so you are supervising because you go and you're like, nope, no. So the two of you, the taller one in the back, the shorter one in the front, are now carrying Santa's special event throne to the ring. Is that what y'all are doing?
Yeah.
Okay, back to Krampus. All right, roll to see if what happens here. Dropping down.
I got 1.
Okay, so you barely pull it off, but it hurts. Like you hit the Undertaker, but Santa rolls out of the way. You watch the Undertaker buckle for a second. You feel that elbow kick up, and then Santa is going to straight candy cane leg lock you.
That's illegal. That's an illegal move.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, roll.
I'll take 2 successes to say that I knew it was coming. That I could. It's his go-to. I know how to get out of it.
Well, here's the thing: you have goat legs; they bend the wrong way.
And I turn and I revert and I flip over to my stomach and push up and reverse it because I'm assuming it's similar to Figure 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And reverse the pressure onto him.
What was that?
And
What was that naughty roll though? Was it 2?
2.
Yeah, you're able to flip over and you reverse it, and Saint Nick is screaming jingle bells deck the halls at the moment.
And I will, as I'm pushing up, because my legs bend backwards, I am then going to reach behind me. I'm going to grab him under the chin and put him into the Krampus lock.
Oh, God.
So he is literally arched back over me with his legs tied up into mine and his head over my shoulders.
Now I'm going to say this hurts a little bit because you are over the shattered bag of.
I fully understand that.
All right, roll naughty again to see if you pull this off.
2 out of 3.
Yeah, you pull it off. Santa is going to start elbowing you in the back. But if it's like in wrestling, anytime you see someone going into that kind of choker hold, they're hitting, but it's not really having. And you got him.
Oh well, as he goes, I am going to release one hand, and I am going to me and grapevine the arm. So now he can go nowhere.
All right, so roll to see if you pull it off.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. You got his arm, but what Santa's going to do is a dirty move. He uses the chimney style escape. He turns into a flurry of snow and he's 3 feet away from you, huffing and puffing.
Okay. He turns into the snow, and I'm going to roll to breathe fire into the snow.
Okay.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. When he reforms, he is charred in places. His beard is burned short. The jacket is gone. And
I am
something that is not. Hold on, y'all. As y'all are carrying the chair, you see from the camera across Santa's back is a very large tattoo. Angel. You know this tattoo. As a spy, you've been trying to find this organization for years. It's the all-seeing eye of the Holonati.
That dirty bastard.
Santa's never been seen without his jacket on in the ring.
He's going down.
All right. So he is going to try to grab you by the legs, Krampus, before you get up, so he can spin chunk you. What you doing?
Okay. Let's see. He is going to go for the legs to attempt the big spin. I am going to grab his head and attempt a small package. I'm going for the pin.
All right, roll to see if you do it.
A success and a Merry Christmas.
Okay, so that's
So 2 out of 3.
So it's well, hold on. What are you got? One success.
I got 2 successes. I
You
got
got two
success and a Merry Christmas.
Okay, so well, hold on. So you got a success, and you rolled 2 dice. The 2 successes were the same.
Mm.
What did you roll?
I got 2 successes.
Right, and it's a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Okay, so you pull it off. You got him pinned. What's the question?
Let's see. What is what is his most hurt limb?
You know that Santa's right shoulder has never been the same since that match back in '86
Uh-huh.
when he did a dead drop of the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, I mean I was there. I was a tag team partner. So, cool. So as I go in for the small package, I am going to loop my head slightly out of position and curved, and I am going to curve one of my horns over that shoulder and pull it down harder.
You hear a
to lock it in.
Roll again. Roll again. Y'all are out. Y'all are like coming through the curtain with the throne at this point.
All 3.
You hear a sickening pop, and Santa lets out a soundless scream and passes out.
I am going to, and as that happens, Kevin McAllister rolls over, pulls off the Santa jacket that his big puffer jacket from the second movie, to reveal he is wearing a referee shirt. 1, 2, 3.
And you hear a bell as y'all are hauling this throne out, and the igloo starts to rise.
The Brain and Kevin McAllister then go to help them to bring the throne into the ring.
Yeah, we'll get the throne and set it up in the ring.
Okay, you get in the ring.
I will take my place upon the Christmas throne. I will grab the microphone.
As you grab
And
the
I will
mic, hold on. As you grab the microphone, the Macho Krampus, you watch as a white wintry mix starts to spin up from the unconscious form of Santa the Million Present Man Claus. The red from his pants fades back to the original tiger striped tights that he wore. You watch as the hairline recedes and the paunch diminishes, and you look at the unconscious form of Hulk Hogan on the ground as the wintry mix then starts to surround you, Krampus. You feel your horns start to recede. Your jacket turns bright red, and you have just fallen victim to the Santa Claus.
No.
So once more, everybody, Santa is the undefeated champion of the holiday wrestling.
Oh no!
Yeah, you gotta understand. I knew this was gonna happen, man. I'm sorry I kept this from you. What you gotta realize is that from this point forward, I, Santa Krampus, I am the Tower of Power. Too sweet to be sour. I'm funky like a monkey, and the sky's the limit. Space is the place, man. Yeah. Snap into Christmas. It's gonna be a wild ride.
And then do you sit on the throne, Santa Krampus?
Oh, I take my rightful place.
Someone had put
As the Lord of Christmas.
someone put candy cane caltrops all in the seat, and you've taken severe damage in this match, Krampus, as you pass out from sitting down.
Oh, I
in
know
the
sell it.
throne.
Oh,
Huh?
I know sell it. I completely this is the worst pain, the worst, most excruciating pain of my life, and I'm no selling it because you don't sell the marks.
No, I'm just saying is you took a lot of damage, and then you sit down on these pointy bits. Roll me just a straight D6 real quick, Knox.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, so that's dead center. You pass out from the combined total damage, and the wintry mix comes off of the Krampus, returning him back to his original form. An angel, the cloud forms around you.
I'm Santa.
You're now.
Yay!
I knew when y'all stole the throne, y'all forgot about the caltrops.
Oh
I've
Lord!
got magic now, bitches. A merry day indeed.
And that's where we'll end today's game.
This is ridiculous, and I love every second of it.
I hope y'all had fun with this.
But Krampus did all the work.
I wouldn't have been able to
Nice.
do it without y'all.
We did the setup. It was a team effort.
I'm sorry. Did y'all have fun with this at least?
Oh God,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, yeah, man.
I want Angel to come back.
Oh, well, maybe we'll do this again. It's just the second that I saw this with the McElroys playing a game, they called it "I'm Gonna Whip Santa's Ass." I knew I had to play the fight before Christmas, and we were going to do it last year, but everybody's schedule just fell out of whack that Saturday.
Yeah.
I hope y'all had fun. Y'all kick Santa's ass. You could probably also loot all of his stuff. Kevin McAllister being a surprise referee is not something I was expecting. Elsewhere, so I was like, I don't want to open up the door. I don't want to smell what the stocking is cooking. Because someone said they had the gas.
Yep.
And somewhere a small Christmas tree is being taped back together.
The gas has Miro potency.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Why would you do that? Anyway,
That's terrible.
Anyway, we're still doing this again. Thanks for the donations. We're up to 1,304 out of 1,500, only $200 away. We do have
Nice.
some giveaways that are going to be happening here soon. I do not know how those are working. That is going to be something that Frecky and some of the other folks are handling online. I want to thank everybody for playing. I want to thank the people that are watching. We got up into the double digits at one point. So yay. Again, what we're doing, this is part of the Extra Life weekend, or Extra Life weekend. All donations that you make to us will go to Children's Miracle Network, and specifically Batson's Children's Hospital in Jackson, also known as Children's of Mississippi. If you can donate, please do. We'll be back in about 2 or so hours for slashing through the snow. So we got that going on. If you look online at teambonusaction.com, you'll find all of our socials, but you can also find this. We are Team Bonus Action on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We are at bonus_team on Twitter. We also are on Linktree with Team Bonus Action. And we have an Instagram. I don't know what's on it because I don't do the social media because I'm a bit of a Luddite. So that's all the ways you can find us. If you can donate, please do. And since Knox is actually here,
Yeah. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Don't let you meatloaf.